Hey guys, how's it going? Well, unfortunately, it's come to that time where I have to let go of the world's best light adventure bike.
That is the stupidest thing I've heard all day.
What do you mean?
Why would you sell something you think is the best?
Well, I'm gonna get onto the reasons now.
Might as well call the video, I'm an idiot.
Well, you stick to your knitting and I'll stick to the motorbike stuff.
Excuse me?
What I meant was, I appreciate this constructive, feedback and all that kind of stuff. And
Just get rid of it! You talk about it all the time. I'm sick of hearing about it.
Alright, well, enough of the bad acting. Perhaps lockdown is finally getting to my fiance and I, but I do mean it. I think this is the best lightweight adventure bike you can buy. Obviously it is lightweight. It's got great reliability, long service intervals, great on fuel economy, 6-speed gearbox, fully adjustable front and rear suspension. It's based around an Enduro frame. It's cheap to run, it's cheap to maintain. So now let me tell you why I'm willing to give that all up. Well, like I said in my 1-year review of this bike, it's the power. It really is the power. And as much as I understand that this engine is a low output motor, 24 horsepower, that means it has great fuel economy, great reliability, it's easy to fix, easy to maintain, it's cheap, it's got long service intervals, it's like a road bike service intervals on this little motor. I get those are the positives, and that's the reason it's low output. But I'm just ready for more power. I'm ready to give up some of those positives to have a little bit more power. But why do I feel this need to have more power? Why can't I just be satisfied with 24 horse? Well, this is a learner bike. This is a learner legal motorbike in Australia, which means the government thinks it's docile enough for you to go learn on. And when I'm out riding, 50% of the time, when I'm cracking that throttle on, I'm instantaneously thinking to myself, I wish I just had that a little bit more, just that little bit more. And I know for a fact, if it just had that a little bit more, the smile on my face at the time would be much larger, and I feel a lot more satisfied when I got home from a ride. And I've had this bike for 3 years now, 20,000 kilometers, and I've been okay with it, but now it's just time to stop talking about it, stop thinking about it, and just go get something with more power. Well, my second point is that I'm getting bored of the bike. Not in terms of riding it, but just having it in the garage. And what I mean by that is I really enjoy the whole process of building up an adventure bike. So, finding the bike on bike sales, then looking at parts, reading up forums of what works, what doesn't, putting all the accessories on, then riding the bike, bringing it back, fine tuning. I really enjoy that whole process. And I've had this bike now for 3 years, and its first iteration was a bike built up to cross the Simpson Desert. I'll link my first modified video to that, and you can see it in all its glory. And this second iteration is what you see now, where I've pretty much stripped off as much as I can again to get it pretty much near stock, to favor just pure dirt rides, basically. So very minimal road riding and then just all dirt. And I feel like I'm not going to go any further with this now. There's not much more I can do to this to make it more dirt orientated other than buying a dirt bike and building that up. And I guess that's what I am going to do. I've already bought my dirt bike and I will be starting that build series very soon. Well, that is it. That really is it. I've got no other reasons to give this bike up, other than I just want to change, and I want to change to something more dirt orientated and something with a bit more power. And this bike, honestly, it really is amazing. It can do anything. It can do the long distance adventure touring if you want. In its current setup right now, it's a perfect dual sport, just to get through the tarmac, to get to the dirt and then have fun and get home. It's even good at Enduro, and for any of you that just glanced over my Enduro Days 2 video, riding with Tom, a very big advocate for the WR250R, brought his along, so we were all on our 300s, and he followed us in, I think, 5 hours of single trail on his 250 and got through. And I guess my point is just to, reiterate, this bike can really do it all. And I guess I'm looking for less of a Swiss Army knife with all the gadgets and just one big fuck off knife, which hopefully will be the 501. Now, if you guys watched me and joined me specifically for my WR250R, I hope you stick around. I hope you stick around to see how the 501 goes, all my failures and my wins with that bike. Perhaps in 2 years, I'll be back here saying, I bought another WR250R, I was wrong. Perhaps I'll be here with the WR400R if Yamaha ever make the perfect bike. But yeah, just stick around, see how the 501 build goes. Give me a chance to win you over with the 501. Now, I'm going to have a little quick montage now of the WR and a few places I've taken it in the 3 years. And I hope you enjoy that too. But really is going to be a sad day when this leaves the garage officially. I have loved it, and it is a great bike, guys. If you have one, you'll know what I'm talking about. But thanks for watching, guys.